The airing of grievances.
You're amused by this all.
I am. I think it's funny. After all these years, it's become a lasting holiday tradition.
That's right.
Festivus for the rest of us.
That's right. And wonder if we have any grievances this morning. Maybe too much smog?
That would be a grievance, definitely.
A little snow to cause some slick spots on the roadways this morning. Yeah, that's a grievance. Let's see what Live by Viper shows. We did have some light snow around Bountiful and Centerville. It is moving southward, so as you see as we zoom in here, we just had a skip of snow. That snow is in the form of flurries, or it's not even being picked up by the radar right now from Parley's Canyon to the Olympus Cove and south towards the Big and Little Cottonwood Canyons, Draper and Point of the Mountains, some snow there. But in Provo, I checked the UDOT cameras and all the way south, Orem into Provo, no accumulation of snow right now. So those are the spots of concern this morning, mainly the Salt Lake Valley, southern Davis County. And you can see temperatures not quite as cold as they have been. Right now it is 27 in Salt Lake City. 27 in Ogden and Logan, 12 in Vernal, 30 in Price. That's because northerly winds downslope the Wasatch Plateau, and that is a compression. It warms the air up. So that's why Price is 30 this morning. And you can see not a whole lot of snow elsewhere, but we still have some watches and warnings to be concerned about. Now, winter storm warnings remain in effect for the Sanpete, Sevier Valleys, the I-15 corridor, central southwest mountains, the Abajo and LaSalle mountains, to name a few spots. 28 in Salt Lake City this morning. The smog is gone. Winds are blowing over the West Desert, and that is helping to clear out all of the inversion that we did have. Unfortunately, that's not going to last because there is cold air coming south right out of British Columbia, Alberta, and from the Northwest Territories. And that's this is kind of an Arctic front. Most of the cold air spills east of the divide, but with that northerly flow, you can see coming straight out of Canada, that's going to keep us very cold on Christmas Eve day, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day. Snow showers over the eastern side of the state, the mountainous areas along the I-15 corridor, central valleys, southwest valleys. The heaviest snow has moved eastward, so I don't anticipate significant accumulations. But again, the problem happens to be the fact that the roads are very cold, and so you end up with the glazing, the icing on the highways and the byways, and that's the big problem. So some snow showers this morning and flurries this afternoon. Temperatures from the upper 20s to the low 30s today, and then that cold air settles in. And once we get the cold air across the Wasatch Front, it's very difficult to move it out this time of the year. And with high pressure overhead, haze builds, and so these valley inversions will strengthen once again. But for Friday, Christmas Day, other than the cold, it looks very, very nice. And that's a look at weather. Happy Festivus. Grievances have been grieved.
That's right. We'll get it all out and start fresh next year. Thanks, Dan. All right, let's take a look at